Hello everyone, I am Praveen. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will learn about what is a Datadog Bits AI and why it is important and how it helps SRE and cloud operations to troubleshoot incidents more quick and we can also explore more issues with Datadog Bits AI. So let's get started. So what is Datadog Bits AI? So generally, we are using AI to perform root cause analysis and to troubleshoot an issue in our daily observability operations. And for suppose if you don't understand a problem or an alert, you can simply click on explain with AI. It can explain a complete issue and it can also provide you the remediation steps. So imagine in the same way, Datadog has some intelligence AI feature, which is Datadog Bits AI. Bits AI is an AI-powered assistant built into Datadog platform. It uses generative AI to analyze your observability data, including metrics, logs, traces, events, and even you can perform operations on dashboards. And you can also understand the alerts and incidents to help engineers to investigate and resolve issue more efficiently. Instead of manual searching through multiple dashboards and logs, Bits AI provides intelligent insights and recommendations in seconds. So, why do we need Bits AI? So, in modern cloud environment, applications generate huge amount of monitoring data. During an incident, engineers often spend significant time to identify the root cause. So, in this scenario, Bits AI helps reduce this effort by automatically analyzing the available data and highlighting the most relevant information. This leads to faster incident response and a lower mean time to resolution, which is MTTR, also known as MTTR. So, what are the key features of Datadog Bits AI? So Datadog Bits AI have some wide range of features. The first one is AI generated incident summaries. So if an monitor has triggered an alert, you can troubleshoot that incident with Datadog Bits AI. It will give you summaries. Now followed by it also provide the root cause analysis, and followed by it can also explain alert in simple language. And sometimes we may depends upon logs and traces to track a performance issues. So in that logs and trace analysis also, the Datadog Bits AI will be helpful, and it can also suggested the remediation steps, which is nothing but the what are the steps we need to do to resolve that issue, and and it can also suggest the troubleshooting steps also. And it can also provide the faster investigation across metrics, logs, APM, and even if you are using infrastructure level or in terms of host, CPU, and all. And also you can also use this Datadog Bits AI to troubleshoot issue which are related to Kubernetes. Now I'm going to explain one real-time scenario where we can apply the Bits AI in our daily operations. So let's get started into a real-time scenario. First, suppose you have a synthetic monitor and it is failing frequently, and you didn't notice it before. The users are noticing it. So at that time, what are the remediation steps the bits will provide you, and what are the things we have to go through to resolve that alert? So first, let me create a synthetic monitor. So okay, so I have already installed the Datadog agent in my Azure virtual machine. So let me log into this virtual machine and let me create a synthetic monitor for my easy travel application. Let me start. Okay. Now I have to log in with the public IP address and with RDP file as well. I have already downloaded the RDP file for this virtual machine. Open. Now click on connect. Okay, I want to access the clipboard printers of my local machine from the virtual machine. Okay, now yes. Let me start the Easy Travel application. Let me enable all these options. Okay. Now let me access this application with local IP address and followed by the 8080 port number. Just copy it, type HTTP 8080. Let me explain what we are going to do right now. So I'm just enabled my Easy Travel application in my Azure virtual machine, and I am able to access it in my local machine with for IP address followed by the port number. So first we will create a synthetic monitor in Datadog for this Easy Travel application, and followed by, while creating the synthetic monitor, there is an option called analyze with Bits AI investigation if an alert has been triggered, which means if the synthetic monitor has been triggered an alert, so before we dig into that issue, the Bits AI will, go through all the troubleshooting steps, and it will provide the remediation steps, and it will also provide the root cause analysis based on the AI investigation. So let me create a synthetic monitor, create browser test. So I want to start it from scratch, and let me copy this URL and paste it here. So in advanced module, I want only the URL monitoring. There is no HTTP authentication for this Easy Travel application. So these details are not required, and I have to provide the step name Easy Travel application. Now you can also match the environment and team to which team it has to alert has alert has to be received, and followed by I want only these 20 locations to monitor, And okay. So here in the monitor section at step number 8, so after the alert preview, you can see launch bits investigation. So this Bits AI will automatically investigate monitor alerts. If it is failing, if it trigger an alert, so before you get started into the troubleshooting steps, it will start its own investigation. Okay, and let me enable this and permissions. Okay, save and start recording. Waiting for your website to load. Okay, now open in a pop-up. Let me record these steps. First, I have to click on special offers and next about session. Now contact, terms of use, privacy policy, special offers, about section, contact, terms of use, privacy policy. Okay. These are the steps I have to monitor with Datadog synthetic monitor. Now all these steps has been recorded. Now save recording. Let's wait for a moment to fetch the results of synthetic monitor. Run test. We are checking this easy travel application from these locations, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Mumbai. So let's wait for the result. Let me refresh this page. Okay, I could see more number of past. Okay, okay, the browser status okay and uptime 100%. I could see most of the results are passed. Click on refresh. Let's wait for everything to be passed. No alerts, one test, one browser. Your test is passing with 100% uptime and no alerts in the past 1 hour. So we are good. Now our synthetic monitor is working fine and it is paused from all the locations. I could see the uptime is 100% available. So now I'm going to stop this easy travel application. So once it is stopped, it should trigger an alert. Okay. Now followed by the Datadog Bits AI will investigate on this. Let me stop this application. I'm stopping the application. Let me check. So we are not able to access this easy travel application. It was stopped. Let's wait for a synthetic monitor failure. So let me trigger. It should be failed. Let's wait for the results. If it is failed, you can see here one alert. Let me refresh this page again. Let me refresh. Yes, our synthetic monitor is failing. So here you can see one alert. Let me open this. So it is failing here. So before you get started, the bits AI already started its investigation here. See, the bits is currently investigating. So just click on view investigation. It will find the exact root cause and it will give you the some combinations of root cause. So link to Firefox failures to sync runtime issue and step one, trace it timeout to pre-navigation phase. And the second step, confirmed monitor created 9 minutes before alert. Okay. So it is just providing the overview. The monitor was created at 15:21. Okay. UTC only 9 minutes before the latest alert trigger. So newly introduced test configuration is critical rather than an established application regression. Okay. So it compared failing Hong Kong Firefox browser against immediately preceding pass run. Okay. Now spotted Firefox specific startup errors. until it finds the exact root cause or until it gives a final analysis. It will go on like this. It will give you activity wise steps linked timeout to host level. Okay, it also search for the host level also. So bits is currently investigation. So it is verified IP attribution limits in Datadog. So this is how the bits AI will useful to SRE and observability engineers. So in this way, we can use the AI to get more insights on a specific issue. So synthetic monitor allows you to proactively test your application and APIs. So, and once it got failed, the Beats AI will automatically start the investigation. Instead of manual searching through different Datadog features, you can use Beats AI to speed up the investigation. So it is providing all the steps one by one, and it can correlate with the host level, and it can also check anything of 404 forbidden error. So it will cross check everything until until it finds a final analysis, final root cause. It will go on like this: step 8, step 9, step 11, until it gives a final analysis. So narrowed reachable to loss. Okay. So investigation conclusion. So it concludes the investigation. So easy travels a public endpoint that stopped completely. TCP connections on port. One second. Evaluating recommended actions. Conclusion at August 8:57 p.m. Synthetic browser test. Begin timeout while attempting to load the easy travel application from this IP address following by port number. This issue is a recurring pattern. This same TCP/8080 backhaul symptom transport timeout rather than HTTP occur in prior easy travel synthetic runs under similar endpoint outage conditions. So this is how it will troubleshoot and it perform a root cause analysis. So if you are not satisfied with this analysis, you can also try your own investigation, and you can also perform your own root cause analysis. So it will reduce the uh, effort to so that you can understand what type of issues it has been find out. So before you get started your investigation, you can go through all these steps so that you can get some idea. So if you are new to Datadog and if you are new to synthetic monitors, so this Bits AI investigation is very much useful to you. And you can also you can also spend a less time instead of putting a more effort. Okay, so this is how Bits AI will investigate your synthetic monitor failures. Now let me start this application again. So you can also give a feedback here how the Bits AI is performed. If you find the root cause analysis, you can click yes. And if you are not able to find the root cause analysis, you can perform not quite. And in the right side, you can see here the next steps is see restart the Azure VM behind the Easy Travel public IP. So these are the suggested steps that you have to perform to resolve this issue. And after that, you can configure a Datadog incident to coordinate immediate recovery of easy travel endpoint. So this is how the Datadog Bits AI will perform our investigation and it find the root cause analysis and it will give some steps to remediate this issue. Okay, now the application is starting. Let me access this. Okay, now I'm able to access. So let's wait for the problem closure. Let's wait for a moment. Let it close this alert. Let me refresh this page. I could see the status is passed. And you can also check what bits I learned. So this is how you can troubleshoot the issues in Datadog with the help of bits AI. Now let me go to the APM session and now I want to troubleshoot the failure rate and the failure request. So let me generate some traffic here. So I have already installed the agent in my virtual machine. So automatically it will capture the front end part of my application, APM, go to traces. First, suppose if you are not understand a specific error or a specific failure, you can do analysis with the help of the Datadog Bits AI. Let me change the time frame to last 4 hours. Okay. Now last 2 days. Yeah. So here this is the traces over the last past 2 days, and now I want to analyze these errors. Click on analyze. Now you can ask bits here. So you can also check with the suggestions. So I want to check what are the slowest endpoints in the last 1 hour. So I think the last 1 hour there is no data. Let me check with another use case. Yes, no spans are found. Okay. So, so if your request is not matching with the any of the results, so it will suggest you some recommendation. There were no spans in last 1 hour, but there are slowest endpoints in last 24 hours. So you can check here, and these are the slowest endpoints in last 24 hours. So in this way, you can also troubleshoot with Datadog Bits AI, and it can also provide you the key takeaways. So the post account is the slowest endpoint at 23.3 seconds. Okay, this is extremely high. So a performance issue in the authentication flow. So this is how you can use the Bits AI in APM to troubleshoot all the traces or any failures or any slowest request are happening in your application. And you can also see a section called chart with Bits AI. Okay, here click on this Bits AI. So here you can see the chart with AI. So you can also build a dashboard with some requirement of your own, and you can also investigate an incident, and followed by you can also check the system health. So I want to check what are the recent synthetic failures. So you have only one synthetic failure for the easy travel application. So failure summary and what are the affected locations and the root cause. This root cause is performed by the Datadog Bits AI. The website at the is timing out and it doesn't load within the 120-second threshold from any locations or browser. This means 0 out of 6 states can be even begin. This issue is likely the host is down or unreachable. The target IP may be offline. So we have just stopped the easy travel applications, so we can correlate with this issue. The host is down or unreachable. The target IP may be offline. So once you stop that application, you cannot able to access the easy travel application. So we can correlate our issue with this first option. And the second recommended root cause is if a firewall or network issue. Sometimes the firewall will block the request from Datadog's synthetic monitors. At that time, you have to bypass the rules and you have to allow the Datadog synthetic monitor to access your application. And the third one is application is unresponsive. The service or that port is not serving request. So we can also correlate our issue with the third step. So we have just uh, enabled the application and created a synthetic monitor. Once it is successfully run, followed by we just turn off the application. So once you turning off the application, you can't able to access it. So you can correlate the issue with the first one and the third one. So this is how the Bits AI is very much useful to you in your real-time scenarios performing while performing some SRE operation. And I would like to tell one important point to mention. Beats AI doesn't fix any issue or I mean, right now we have a synthetic monitoring issue, right? So Beats AI doesn't fix synthetic monitoring issues automatically. It can only assist by summarizing failures, correlating, I mean, observability data with the failures and suggesting likely causes based on the information available in your Datadog environment. Okay, you just keep this point in mind. So it is one of the great feature in observability field, so that so many can reduce their effort and so many people can use this AI in a qualitative purpose. So I hope you like this video. And if you want to explore this all things in a documentation, so we have already a Wikipedia documentation on Datadog Bits AI. So I am just providing this link in the YouTube video, and you just go through this documentation, and you can also perform a various number of use cases with Datadog Bits AI. So if you really like this video, just like, share, and comment, and share with your friends who are really necessary this Bits AI. Thank you.